So I'm going to do a quick safety notice about this session. We are going to be using salt and vinegar in quite strong mixtures, so if you have sensitive skin, when we're using salt and vinegar, I would wear some gloves just to protect your hands. So if you've got anything like eczema or an allergy or psoriasis, just wear some gloves. The other thing we're going to be using is a hammer to actually make the moss on the fabric. So when you're doing that, only use up to a 4-ounce hammer, or what we would call a toffee hammer, a lightweight hammer. A toy hammer is fine if you've got children doing it as well, but only use the hammer with adult supervision if you're using it with children. And keep an eye, and I would wear aprons and things because it could get a bit messy. So that is the safety notice. So now enjoy our workshop.
Right, here we go. Action.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me again. So it's me being filmed again, and today we're outside in our summer house again, and we're going to do a bit of a fun outdoor sort of activity. And the first thing, before I go around and show you all the other bits that you'll need, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you. I'll show you the prep that you need to do. So your first stage,
You didn't say what you'd be doing today.
No, I'm going to surprise them.
Oh, right.
You need a measuring cup, and this is a 1/4 cup measure, which is about 200 ml. So I've got some water here, so I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup measure of water. It's a bit of a heady brew, this. A 1/4 cup of malt vinegar. This is cheap vinegar that you put on your chips, and is also brilliant for cleaning. So you need, again, a 1/4 cup of vinegar. It now smells like a chip shop. And the same with salt, which is roughly this much. So I'm going to tip that in because I measured that out beforehand. I'm going to give it a bit of a swirl around so that it all dissolves in together, and this is what it will look like. Very nice, eh?
Oh, yes.
And then what we're going to do is soak this piece, a scrap of fabric, in liquid. And you don't want it, the reason why I haven't used a lot of water and stuff is that I don't want it to be too wet, but it does smell delightful in here now. Good job we've got the door open.
The chip shop.
It does smell like a chip shop. So you smoosh it around. I would suggest, if you have sensitive hands or sensitive skin, to put some gloves on when you do this, because it's quite a strong mixture of salt and vinegar. And then you squeeze it out and leave it for about 5 or so minutes to dry off. Okay, let's put all these bits in here for the moment. Put it down there, and then I can show you and tell you what we're going to be doing and what you need. So today we're going to be doing some flower art, flower hammering. So you need a chopping board to put your fabric on, some flowers. Only pick flowers from your garden or your balcony or your window box, or if you're out on exercise and you see some dandelions or cow parsley or anything like that, pick that. Don't pick other people's flowers from the garden without permission, or if somebody's bought you some flowers and they're coming to the end, then you can use those. You also need a hammer. You can use a toy hammer. This is a 4-ounce hammer, what my mum would call a toffee hammer. You don't want anything heavier than this. Must be used under supervision. Have to have an adult present, just be careful. And some MAC pins or drawing pins, which will hold your fabric down. So what we're going to do is place your flowers on your fabric, and the reason why, and I actually want the flowers, so I'm going to take the stem off and just put them down like that, flat. The reason why we soaked the fabric in salt and vinegar first is that salt and vinegar is a natural fixative for dyes and colours. So I've got an old bit of anti-rhino there that I found. Yellow and blue flowers work well with this. Purple things like little winter violets, they work really well. Daffodils are good if you've still got some. And a bit like this. And these ones I think are going to behave themselves and stay put, although I might have to pin the bluebells down a bit. So there's violet. So you lay these out like this. Like that. Do a dandelion. You take your hammer. You smash it, and what happens, whoops, I'll pin that down, you put a pin in the middle there, you give it a good old wallop. This is a good thing to do if you've had a bad day. And do the leaves as well. If your husband's annoyed you, that's a really good thing.
Oh, yes. Mind your finger.
Yes. I don't want to do what I did the other day. No. That wasn't doing this though, was it? This was doing something else. So I'm actually going to use this to make a card for somebody's birthday, a friend of mine's birthday. So what I'm going to do is, once this has dried and I've finished doing this, I'm actually going to these bits away. Give it a good shake when you're finished. And you can see that all the flowers are transferred. Some of them are stuck. Give it a good bit more of a bang. Scissors here. I'm actually not going to cut them, I'm just going to use the scissors and take off the excess. A wooden spoon or a spatula or something like that would be a good idea, or even a plastic picnic spoon or something that you can use. So that's your hammered bit, and then what I'm going to do is leave it to dry. We hang it on the washing line and leave it to dry, and then we can draw in some stems and leaves and make that into a picture, and then I'll mount it up into a card, and I will show you that later on. But there you go, there's the beginning. That's your flower hammering.
Right.
And we can make that into a picture. So I'm going to leave that to dry for a little bit, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how to make that into a picture. So I'll see you in a little while.
Right. Pause.
Yeah.
And that's it for today.
That is it for today.
Okay. Well done. We'll see you later.